We here at SVG News think the hardworking employees of CD Projekt Red could really use a hug right now. Meanwhile, Rockstar knows what gamers want, so they're packing Grand Theft Auto 6 full of some very tasteful nodes. You'll understand what we mean by that shortly.
Get your mind out of the gutter!
Recently, Grand Theft Auto has become a meme. No, this series is still a beloved and mature open-world crime simulator that satirizes the real world, but Grand Theft Auto 6's development time is now a bit of a punchline. Yeah, we get it, Rockstar wants to make it the best game it can be.
Total genius, but time is running.
When you include the Liberty City and Vice City story ports, 5 GTA games were released on the PlayStation 2. Meanwhile, the years-old GTA 5 is set to be released again on a third console generation in 2021. What's taking Rockstar Games so long to come out with a new mainline title? One possible explanation might lie in a development that could alter the way GTA NPCs operate for generations to come. Recently, Reddit detectives discovered a patent filed by both Rockstar's Associate Director of Tech and the company's lead AI programmer. The patent, filed in April 2019, goes by the name of System and Method for Virtual Navigation in a Gaming Environment. Reportedly, it's meant to be a pathfinding engine for video game NPCs. According to the document, current NPCs use simple nodes to traverse game worlds, but are limited to fairly linear and basic directions until they reach new nodes or obstacles. Thanks to resource bottlenecks, in-game characters and vehicles can't avoid traffic jams, let alone organically change lanes. However, the patent describes a new cloud server-based node system that channels more computational power than available on solo platforms, which allows for more complex node rules. Examples include nodes that enforce left-turn-only lanes, control vehicle speeds, and restrict vehicle direction on one-way streets. Moreover, the system lets NPCs exhibit different behaviors depending on their vehicle, as well as plan ahead. Braking time, top speed, and cornering speed would all come into play, and you can expect NPCs to preemptively find alternate routes to avoid traffic jams. Basically, this document might imply Rockstar is gearing up for an open-world experience with more realistic NPC behaviors. The catch? It's far more advanced than similar NPC pathfinding programs, because it relies on networked systems over an isolated one. In other words, for the nodes to work, the game and console would need a constant online connection.
God damn it, I knew this was too good to be true.
This could lead to several outcomes. If Rockstar implements the patent in Grand Theft Auto 6, the game would have to be either always online or a straight-up MMO. The studio could alternatively be planning to update Grand Theft Auto Online to operate with this system. But if one were to assume GTA 6 will use these nodes, what would happen to the NPCs when the internet goes down or the servers are inevitably taken offline? Will the games no longer be playable, or will it feature some kind of fallback system with simpler nodes? At this point, it's unclear what exactly Rockstar is planning to do with the patent, but fans can still imagine a hypothetical game world powered by these networked nodes. The hits just keep on coming for CD Projekt Red, the studio behind Cyberpunk 2077. After fans cried foul over the number of bugs present in the game, multiple outlets began offering refunds for the title. Near the end of 2020, a class action lawsuit was filed against CDPR, alleging that the company purposefully misled shareholders and customers, knowingly releasing a product that was filled with bugs and performance issues. Now, the studio has revealed that it has been targeted by yet another class action suit. According to an official notice posted to CD Projekt's website, the company has confirmed that a second civil class action lawsuit has been filed against it, this one coming from the Central District of California. The lawsuit covers the same ground as the previous suit, which was filed in the state of New York. The announcement continues, saying that CD Projekt fully intends to fight against the suit. The news of this latest lawsuit comes right on the heels of further accusations against CD Projekt Red. In an article published January 15, 2021, Bloomberg's Jason Schreier interviewed several members of Cyberpunk 2077's development team. Some of the interviewees, many of whom wish to remain anonymous, claims that CDPR was acutely aware of the performance issues plaguing console versions of the game. As the lawsuits and customer unrest continue to pile up, it has become clear that the higher-ups at Cyberpunk 2077 intend to stand by the title. Just last week, the company released a video apology regarding the game's multitude of issues. In the video, CD Projekt co-founder Marcin Iwiński asked that the blame for the game's shortcomings be placed on him and the leaders of the company, rather than the teams that worked directly on the game.
Myself and the board are the final decision makers, and it was our call to release the game.
The company also provided a timeline of when customers can expect much-needed fixes to come to the game. CDPR intends to release free DLC for the game later this year, but it remains to be seen how the studio's legal issues may impact these plans.